In this video, we are going to see how you can work with Excel SmartArt. So let's go ahead and have a look. Now, the feature of SmartArt has been introduced since, I think, Excel 2007 version. Now, prior to the Excel 2007, if you had to create any hierarchical diagram or a process flow or something like that, you actually had to use all kinds of shapes over here individually and then use the lines for corrections. So SmartArt is nothing but a smart set of graphics which allows you to show data in a graphical manner. Under Insert tab, under the illustrations where we have picture, shapes and icons, you can also find SmartArt. So if you click on SmartArt, it will open a window where you can choose SmartArt graphics, and there are various categories to choose from. So you can choose from a list type, you can choose from process type, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, and so on and so forth. So these are the presets which are available, which gives you a smart set of graphics, and you can edit your data over here, and the graphics may expand or collapse based on your data that you provide. So let's just go ahead and pick some graphics. So let's say I want a process graphic, and let me just select this circle ascent timeline, the donut shaped timeline. Okay, so I will click on this and click on OK. It includes a template for me, right, which is a timeline. So let's say I just want to show document management in a timeline fashion, right? So you see that there are some main pointers over here, or main checkpoints, and then there are some sub steps to the main checkpoints, right? And they are denoted by text. So you can add your text or type your text over here. So in the document management process, let me say the first step is create document. Let's say the second stage, or the second main stage, is send for approval. Now within these two main checkpoints, there can be sub steps as well. Let's say the first main step in creating a document is to brainstorm, and then maybe the second step is create initial draft. And once I create my initial draft, I would have to send for approval. So for sending approval, within send approval, I can then send an email to approver, right? And then the next step could be collect responses. It can be rejected or approved, right? So apart from these two main steps within this timeline, I want a third step. So to include a third step, let me click on enter over here, but it automatically introduces a sub step for the send approval, but I want that as a main checkpoint, right? So to be able to do that, under the SmartArt design, now as soon as you select a SmartArt, a new tab called SmartArt design is available where you can choose all your formatting from. So over here under create graphics, there are two options, promote or demote. So if you click on promote, then it becomes a main step, right? Or if you click on demote, it becomes a sub step. Now you can also use a shortcut key to promote. Press the shift key and then tab, and it will promote. And if you just tab, it will demote. So you can use the shortcut key as well. Once we collect the responses, then create a final version. And with the final version, let me say I publish. So if you want to format this further, under the SmartArt design, you have all the tools available. So if you see that there are some preset formats available that system recommends, so you can choose from them. And when I hover my mouse, you will see the difference in the graphics, how it will look like, okay? That's a preview. So you can choose from that, or you can also change colors from here and choose the different formats like this. So let's say I like this one. And if you want to format this further, you can go to the home tab and select the graphic over here and then change colors from here as well. So you can do all sorts of things with your SmartArt. Similarly, there are various SmartArt available within various categories that you can use based on the data and how you would like to present it, right? So feel free to choose various SmartArts, do some formatting, edit the data, and feel free to play around with it. Let me catch you in another video. So stay tuned.